guys, are you really an 80s baby? Because if you don't love what I love, you're not one. One of my favorite comics of all time is Calvin and Hobbes by an artist whose name is Bill Watterson. He made Calvin and Hobbes from the age of 27 to the age of 37 for 10 years, and then he quit. He studied at Kenyon College, which had an artist there who taught him. The same college and the same person teaching him that taught the comic strip Zits, which was also fairly popular, and you can kind of see some similarities between the art style. The drawing doesn't always connect all the lines. It's different. It's a different art style. It's cool, and it made it in the newspapers back then. But you can see some similarities from the two artists who were taught by the same previous professor. Some things about Bill Watterson. As time went on over the course of the 10 years he drew, he had frustrations. The size of his panels not being able to expand to a larger art medium because he had to confine it to the constraints of a newspaper. He started declining interviews. He stopped doing public appearances. He started refusing to sign autographs, so he became this recluse artist that nobody could get a hold of, and that's kind of like the stock market or scarcity or anything else where you have a high demand for something and you're not getting any of it. And so it almost made him more successful. In addition to that, he refused to give license to any of his characters for anybody else to make or to continue Calvin and Hobbes. So why would you do that? Well, you want to protect what you've created. He had respect for his art over all else, and he wouldn't sell it to anybody else. He wouldn't let anybody else have their own interpretation or not put in as much effort as he did or not give the care or attention to detail. He started a clash with his syndicate on the issue of licensing of Calvin and Hobbes. He stopped allowing merchandise. This is a quote from him. So Bill said this, and I'm just going to quote it. "For several years, it poisoned what had been a happy relationship with my syndicate. In my disillusionment and disgust at being pushed to the wall, I lost the conviction that I wanted to spend my life cartooning." Be willing to sacrifice of your own creative self or what you know is right to comply or bend to the corporate will. Let's say you made something you thought was amazing, and somebody said, "Hey, if you just delete this portion of it, and you change it and modify it this way, it's not going to be as good, but more people are going to buy it." You know, that's really where he doesn't compromise. And I think that says a lot. He gave a short statement to newspaper editors and his readers that he thought he could achieve and has achieved everything with Calvin and Hobbes in this medium. So the entire Calvin and Hobbes is available online. If you want an original, however, that's a different story. A Bill Watterson original comic strip holds the record for the most expensive strip, $203,000 for one original comic strip. All right, so let me show you how I made this Calvin and Hobbes.
anybody's watching, thanks for hanging out. See you guys later.
Thank you for watching. I'm going to post a link down below. It's a really cool documentary about Bill Watterson and Calvin and Hobbes. If you love Calvin and Hobbes as much as I have, it's called Dear Mr. Watterson. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.